Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time with us, thank you for joining us. It's great to see you. Hope everybody is having a great weekend. So what we got today is White Claw. Now, I've never been a huge fan of these sort of cooler type drinks, but I know White Claw is one of those really, really big name ones, and I know some people just swear by them. So I bought the variety pack of White Claw with the 4 different flavors in it. I don't think any of which I've had before, but we're going, I mean, I might have at some point. I don't really remember though. So I'm going to have one of each of the different flavors of the variety pack. I'm going to give them a rating, say, of like 1 to 5 or something like that. And then I'll rank them from my least favorite to my most favorite. Maybe to give you guys some sort of idea of what you're getting yourself into if you decide to go the White Claw route. So that's what we're doing today, guys. We're doing a White Claw tasting. Let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so the first White Claw we're going to try today is going to be the lime flavored one. The natural lime flavored White Claw. I don't know how natural this stuff is, but we're going to give it a try anyway. I've never had it, so that I can remember anyways. So let's give this a try. You know, one thing I will say about White Claw is I guess technically it is like one of those cooler type of drinks like Palm Bay or Twisted Teas or Hey Y'alls, those sorts of things. It's in that sort of same sort of subgenre of drinks, but they're not too sweet, which is why I don't really mind this. It kind of tastes like a a limeade that just isn't too sweet. That's basically what it is. But it's sparkling, so it is carbonated. But yeah, I don't mind that at all. That just tastes like, honestly, it tastes like sparkling water with a little bit of lime in it. And apparently it's 5% alcohol. But personally, I don't taste the strength of this at all. It goes down so easy. And I think that's one of the reasons why young people tend to really like these kinds of drinks, because they are very, very easy to go down. Most people, when they're young and they haven't really adjusted to the flavor of alcohol yet, everything tastes like just too intense. So they find these sorts of products to make the whole process a little bit more enjoyable, instead of, you know, just trying to get it into you so you can get the effects like most young people do. But in general, that's not too bad. I love lime. Could be a little stronger in the lime flavor, a little bit more tart. So I'm going to give this one, say, a 3 out of 5. Yeah, so that's White Claw Natural Lime. Okay, you guys, so moving down the line, the next one we got on our list is the Black Cherry. Now that's a very intriguing flavor, because there's so many great like black cherry flavored things, whether it was like pop soda or candy. Black cherry is just, it's always one of those good flavors that you can do. So good job, White Claw, for picking black cherry. That flavor, it's like blue raspberry or something like that. It's one of those like iconic childhood candy flavors, you know? Black cherry. Here we go. Yeah, that's very good. A little bit sweeter than the lime one, but still not too sweet, because I guess that's just what White Claw does. It gives you all this flavor without it just overpowering you with sweetness and sugar. Yeah, that's very good, and a flavor that is very reminiscent of my childhood. Black cherry, cherry Coke, you know, that sort of stuff. It's a great flavor, and I wish more people did stuff with it. But yeah, that's very nice. You get the black cherry flavor, but not too sweet. So it's a very, very refreshing drink. And, you know, White Claws, I think in general, are really good spring, summertime drinks. So I'm sure, I mean, we got a couple more to go still, but I'm sure any one of them would be especially good on a hot day. Like, I could see myself having a few of these on a beach somewhere. Absolutely. So this one, honestly, I don't want to say it's better than the lime one, but just because it's a flavor profile that I'm so fond of, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Black Cherry White Claw, 4 out of 5. Okay, so at number 3, on the list here, out of the White Claw variety pack, we've got the mango flavored White Claw. So this is kind of an interesting one to me because unlike the black cherry, it's not super reminiscent of, a childhood flavor that I love. In fact, I think mango in general, like I actually really love mangoes, but I'm not a huge fan of mango flavored things. You know how that is sometimes? I don't know. It's very strange. But yeah. So this one might be interesting. We'll see how this is. Okay, mango. Hmm. Okay, so I'm not overly fond of that because out of the 3 I've had so far, this mango one is actually the sweetest. For me, anyways, I get the most sugar out of this particular. Yeah, I get more sweetness out of this one than I got out of the lime and the black cherry one. A lot of mango flavor, like the flavor is there, but again, I'm just not a huge fan of mango flavored things myself, and especially since like it's they're not you know it's probably all artificial flavors and shit. Like, it's the ingredients: carbonated water, alcohol, sugar, natural flavor, citric acid. Yeah, it's hard to know exactly how they get the flavor for these things. I don't know, you guys, but I seriously doubt somebody's juicing fresh mangoes to make this stuff. But I mean, you never know. But yeah, so far out of the 3 I've had, that one's probably my least favorite so far. Not a huge fan of mango flavored things, and it's a little bit on the sweet side for me. You'd think the black cherry would be the sweetest one, but no, that one's a little bit on the sweet side for me. So I would give this one maybe a 2 out of 5 for me. It's not really my cup of tea. But if you like mango, it's a good tropical but light flavored drink, especially for warm weather. So still a good option, just wouldn't really be my thing. I would give it, like I said, 2 out of 5, guys. Okay, you guys, so the last one we got is going to be the Ruby Grapefruit White Claw. And I saved this one for last because I think this one might be my favorite, just because I love grapefruit. It is probably my favorite citrus. That's probably a really unpopular opinion. Most people like orange or lemon or something. I love grapefruit. The Greyhound, grapefruit juice and vodka, little sprig of rosemary, one of my favorite cocktails of all time. Really, really good drink. So anytime something is grapefruit flavored, I'm going to give it a fair shot. So let's give this a try here. Yeah, that's phenomenal. That's so good. That's, if I'm gonna have a White Claw, that's the one I want. I really like the lime. The black cherry was great. The mango was a little bit for me, but this is amazing. This is citrusy. You get the flavor of the grapefruit. It's not very sweet, right? And just really, really crisp and refreshing and perfect for a summer day, which is why, I mean, if I have the variety pack there and, the variety pack's in a cooler, this is the flavor I'm going to reach for. Probably either this or the black cherry. So I'm going to give this one a solid like 4.5 out of 5. I feel bad. I can't say any of these are like a hard 5 out of 5 just because in general, they're not the kind of drinks I would generally reach for. But, oh my God, excuse me. Didn't want to let the whole burp out here. They're all carbonated and I'm sipping them. So the burps keep kind of trying to come up, but I'm like, nope, you're on camera. Don't be a pig. So, I'm trying to keep those in for you guys. But yeah, Really like the Ruby Grapefruit one. I'd give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Almost perfect. The only reason I won't say it's perfect is because it's not a vodka grapefruit juice. It's not a Greyhound. But that's kind of what this is. It tastes like a carbonated Greyhound. And I love Greyhounds, which is why this, for me, is basically as good as White Claw could make a drink. Yeah, super good. Okay, you guys, so just to quickly recap this video, my least favorite so far out of these 4 White Claw flavors was definitely the mango. I only gave this one a 2 out of 5. A little on the sweeter side, and I'm just not a huge fan of mango. If you like mango, this would be a great option for you. But for me, at the bottom of the list, you've got mango with only a 2 out of 5 rating for that one. The next one up would definitely be the natural lime one. I actually really like this one. It's very, very refreshing and very, very good. It didn't have that wow factor for me. But flavor-wise, it's good, very refreshing, which is why I gave it a 3 out of 5. The number 2 spot, of course, goes to the black cherry. Now, I'm a little bit biased for this one because, as I said earlier, you know, I'm a big fan of the flavor of black cherry. It's a little childish, but that's what it is, right? It remembers me. It makes me remember what it was like to be a kid, you know, is cherry flavored things, black cherry, very much like, you know, as I mentioned before, blue raspberry or like, you know, sweet watermelon and all these ridiculous flavors that they used to make candies and slushies and drinks, right? So black cherry for me will come in at the number 2 spot, and I believe I gave this a 4 out of 5. So yes, very good. And again, the black cherry, not too sweet. Usually it's a very, very sweet flavor profile. And then, of course, at number 1, the Ruby Grapefruit, the one I saved for last because grapefruit's one of my favorite citruses. Well, it is my favorite citrus ever. And it just reminds me of a Greyhound. It's a lot weaker because it's not, you know, there's not 2 shots of vodka in here. But still, same flavor profile as a Greyhound, just a little bit more mild, and it's carbonated. So depending on what kind of mood you're in, maybe you'd prefer something like this. But yeah, this is definitely going to be my top pick out of the 4. That's probably an unpopular opinion. I'm pretty sure most people would either say the black cherry or the mango, just because I think the mango is the sweetest. But for me, it's all about the Ruby Grapefruit. Sorry if that's an unpopular opinion, but I really like this one, and that's why I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Yep, one more sip. There you go. But that one is definitely my favorite, I think. And that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun tasting these with you guys today. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that nonsense, all that jazz. And make sure you're always drinking responsibly out there, guys. Have a great time. Have a great weekend. Take care, everyone.